Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I am gonna do like a Valentine's Day look. Not sure if this will get uploaded before Valentine's Day, but I wanted to do like really soft Valentine's Day themed look using a bunch of ColourPop products. This video is not sponsored. I purchased all these products on my own. I love ColourPop. They are affordable, cruelty-free, and have such great products, especially for the eyes. I'm also just gonna talk through it, just chat with you guys, let you guys get to know me a little bit more. I got a new camera, a new mic, still adjusting some settings, so bear with me. I'm also moving this week, so my videos might not go up weekly. It's just crazy time right now, so just bear with me. I'll get back on a system once I'm settled down. Please hit thumbs up if you like this video, hit subscribe down below if you want to see more beauty videos by me, and let's get into it. I'm going to start out with the eyes first. I'm going to zoom you in for this part. Alright, now we're up close and personal. So I'm going to start out just priming my eyes. I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. I really like this. Definitely helps my eyeshadow stay really well, especially anything with glitter or a lot of pigmentation, and I need it to stay all day. I don't know why I always use my middle finger. I honestly don't realize I'm doing it. I just like it because I feel like it's the longest finger, and I end up flicking people off on camera, and I'm so sorry. Okay, now we're prepped, ready to go. You don't have to use this eyeshadow palette. You can use anything that has neutral tones because we're going to use one of the ColourPop Super Shock Ultra Glitter Shadows for the star of the show. But I'm going to go in with that Taupe. Love this palette. I purchased this recently. Perfect neutral cool tone palette. I absolutely love this. It's a great everyday palette. You can use it for day or night. I'm going to just set my lid with the shade Boa, and then I am gonna go for like a crease color with Python. Buffing into the crease and up a little higher. Love this shade. It's like a neutral cool tone, but it has like a rosy undertone, like a mauvey rosy undertone, and I just love it. Once you have your crease color or your transition shade, we are going to go in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitters. The single ones, I have a bunch of them, so many of them. I love them so much. These are such great products for if you're looking for just like one color, one pigment to really make an eye look pop. I definitely recommend these. These are super affordable, super glittery, amazing. I did use the Ritz color. This is probably my favorite in another previous video, but today we're gonna go for, I think I'm gonna use Plume. This is like a pinky soft glitter. I'm gonna use this color. Another option you can use if you can't find that one is either, let me just swatch the three on my hand. That way you have options, because I know sometimes when I go to Ulta, these can be sold out. They got like a cushiony feel to them in the little pan. Okay, so the one I'm gonna use today is this one. This, again, I'm using my middle finger. This is Plume, so it's the pinkiest one. The next one has a pink glitter in it, but it has like a warmer undertone. This is Arrow. I love this one as well. And then the final one, which is a little softer, is Secret Garden. And that one seems to have finer pink and gold glitter. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the pinky one, but you can't go wrong with the other ones. If you're looking for a darker pinky one, they do have one called Dream Lover. It's even darker. But I absolutely love these. You can also get some of the like iridescent ones. So I'm just going to take that Plume color, and I find my finger applies these best. And I'm just going to apply it to my lid. This is so freaking pretty. I wore this yesterday and it lasted literally all day. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So yes, I'm applying it to my lid. You can build these up. You can apply it for sheer color, or you can keep building it up for a lot of pigmentation. So basically, once I have it on my lid, what I like to do is I like to take the excess that's on my finger and just go a little higher up. That way there's sparkle up here, so my eyes open. You can still see some sparkle. You don't have to do that. I just love sparkle. I'm gonna do that. So there you go, really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into that ColourPop palette, and I'm just gonna take the darkest color in here. So any like dark brown. If you like to use black, I like to use a brown when I'm lining my lash line. So I'm taking a pencil brush, dipping into that, and I'm just gonna like go close to the edge of my lash line, just kind of like you would eyeliner. If you want to use eyeliner, go for it. This just gives a softer look, and I really want that shimmery shadow to be the main focus of the eye look. So you can see that just really enhances your lash line. I kind of focus it on the outer third the most and then drag it into about the middle. I don't really want to go on the inner corner. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I will come back and finish the final touches like under here, the inner corner. Once my face makeup's done, we will come back to it. So I'm gonna zoom back out and we're gonna move on to the face. I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe just to clean up their I can't speak behind this line, I apologize. There will be some like glitter fallout with these, but that doesn't bother me. I mean, once you clean up and your makeup's on, the glitter won't fall throughout the day, I promise you. Anything that's on the lid stays. It's kind of like when you're applying it that it falls. And honestly, glitter doesn't bother me because extra glitter on my face does not bother me at all. I'm just going to apply some eye cream. I'll list all the products I used today down below. Again, my middle finger, it's a bad habit. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to flick anyone off, I'll promise. Just gonna apply some pore filling primer, just in like my pore areas. Apply some glow on the outside of my face because I think I'm gonna use a matte foundation today. Let's just add a little glow. So I don't have any like, I do have a ColourPop concealer that I'm gonna use. I don't have like a foundation from them. I do want to try their foundation because it's supposed to be hydrating and that's what my skin needs right now. So if you haven't watched any of my previous videos on my channel, I used to have really oily, acne prone skin. Went to a dermatologist. I'm on a few medications, so now my skin is super dry. Like it's kind of like to the extreme now. So I had to be like mindful of everything I use, and like all my makeup that I have is for oily skin, so now I'm like trying to purchase some things that are more suited for dry skin. I just have a feeling that when I come off the one medication, I'm gonna go back to being oily, so I don't know. So I'm not trying to get rid of all my makeup products that are good for oily skin because I can always go back to that, you know? Anyways, long rant. I do want to pick up the foundation, but I have a friend that likes the foundation. I also have another friend who likes a tinted moisturizer. Tinted moisturizer or BB cream or whatever it is. Can't decide which one I want to purchase. So the foundation I'm going to use today is actually one I've been using for the last couple days. I've been really liking it. Is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Now this is matte, but I find it's a good amount of coverage. It's such a thin texture that it actually doesn't get dry and cakey on my dry skin. So I actually been really liking this. So I'm gonna apply this. This is in the shade F7, and I like applying it with a beauty sponge. But before I apply that, I am gonna spray my face with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. This has hyaluronic acid in it. It smells like coconut. It smells so good. So this is gonna add some hydration before I put on that matte foundation. If you like, it doesn't actually have a bad taste. If you like coconut and you need a hydrating mist to like in the middle of the day or like when you're doing your makeup, this ColourPop Pretty Fresh spray is amazing, super hydrating. The mist is very light and it smells like coconuts. It is so good. Love this, and again, super affordable. And for my dry skin, I find best that I put a little bit on one section of my face and I really work it in circles and work my way out to really help with my dry skin and building the coverage and not having too much. Has nice coverage. It looks very smooth. I've really been liking this foundation. It's very lightweight for as much coverage and how matte it is, so that's really nice. I feel like this is a pretty close color match to my natural skin. Haven't been able to keep up with the self-tan, so that's why I've been using foundations I never use in my collection, because I'm so pale right now. And I think that's why I probably never use this. I've had it for a little bit now because it was never like a good shade for like when I self-tan, so I feel like that's why I never used it. But now I've been really liking it, so might be using it more often. I might have to pick up a shade in my self-tan. So yeah, I need to tell you guys more about my life so you get to know me. I am, like I said, I'm moving, so I don't scare anyone with my white ass lips. Moving into a townhome with my boyfriend, so it's pretty exciting. I live in an apartment right now by myself, and my dog Olive, she's so cute. I'll have to show her one day on camera. Let me try to work and talk at the same time. So for cream bronzer, I'm gonna go in with E.L.F. Putty bronzer and tan lines. Matt has been staying here for the last month because his rent was up before mine. So he's kind of living here, and then this week we are moving into a townhome. Super exciting. I do work full-time. This is just a hobby. I started back when I was really into makeup, and then COVID hit, and then I just wasn't wearing makeup, and I got super into fitness, competing in CrossFit. So that's where I was dedicating all my time. And then I developed some, not because of CrossFit, just because I've had orthopedic issues my whole life that my body just could not do that anymore. And so once I kind of quit that, I still work out, I still do fitness, I still try to stay healthy. But ever since I quit that, I didn't have a hobby, and I just felt so lost. And then I was like, you know what? I really miss doing my makeup videos. So that's how I got back into it, like 3 years later. And now it's become such a big hobby for me, and I love it. I love wearing makeup. It really helped fill that void, and I'm so happy now doing it. Even if I have a small channel and I have like 2 viewers, I don't care. I do it because I enjoy it. It's fun. YouTube's my favorite. I do try to do TikTok and Instagram, but that shit's confusing. I'd rather like sit down, film, and then be able to edit everything on my computer just because I'm like OCD. Yeah, so I'm back into it. If you guys want me to do anything specific, let me know. I'm open. I do try to stick with cruelty-free brands. That's kind of my motive and goal this year, is cruelty-free brands. That's why I love ColourPop. I actually took all my makeup for the brands that weren't cruelty-free and put them all in a bin, and I'm not trying to use them. Unless, like, obviously I can't just, like, get rid of all my makeup and buy all new makeup. I don't got money like that. But I am trying to be more conscious of it because I love all the animals in the entire world. So hopefully all my videos going forward, I'm trying to do all cruelty-free products and brands. So ColourPop is one of them. It's awesome, I feel like. I'm just ranting, but yeah, it feels good to be back, and I love doing it, and it's just fun. All right, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. This is along the lines of the Pretty Fresh Setting Mist. In this line, all their products have hyaluronic acid in it, which is a very hydrating skincare ingredient. I do like this concealer. It is pretty hydrating. I just feel like if I use too much, it's really glowy and will show a lot of my texture. Powder does help, but if you really combine this with other glowy face products, you will glow, and a lot of your texture will show if you have some like me. If you don't, then you will love this because it's super hydrating, very creamy, has good coverage. I wouldn't say it's super full, but it has really good coverage still. I am 29 and I'm going to be turning 30 this year. Actually, in like 2 months, in April, which is crazy to me because I don't feel 30. Now my body feels 30. My body definitely feels 30. My joints and stuff. Mentally, I'm like kicking strong, you know? Trying to figure out what I want to do for my 30th because I've never really done anything for my birthdays in the past. Usually just celebrate with my family, eat cake, that's about it, you know? Because I don't really want all the attention, but this year I feel like it's allowed because I finished another decade. Like, that's crazy to me. I feel like I have a young looking face, but my skin does have like a lot of dark spots. I'm getting some wrinkles around my eyes and my forehead. So I am trying to be more conscious of my skincare. Okay, now I'm gonna use cream blush. I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F. Putty blush in Bora to go more with this eye look. Bora is a brighter pink. Super pretty. I love these because they're like a cream to like velvety matte finish. So they blend out really nice, but they don't pick up my texture. Now I'm just gonna powder real quick. Just gonna add some powder, bronzer, and blush. I'm gonna use this Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. If I can open it, just has a little bit of glow in it. Nice color for when I'm pale. I shouldn't say pale, this is my natural skin tone. In the winter. We're going curling today. I know, crazy. I've never curled like the Olympic sport. There's this place that has like little igloos you can sit in, and they have like curling sit up this winter, which is super fun. So we get an hour to curl. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then we get to chill in an igloo and drink. Love it, right? I'm gonna take this LauraGeller Baked Blush in Tropic Hues just to set this. It's like a similar color. Also, okay, next is highlighter. I have ColourPop highlighters. These are Super Shock Cheek highlighters. They're 3. Well, I have like a light champagne gold. Oh! Light champagne gold. And then I have, they're very similar. This one's more like a true gold. The one I'm going to use today is called Might Be. This one is more like a pinky undertone. So I'm going to use that for my highlighter and the inner corner of our eyes. They're not super glittery. They have like a nice, like it says, pearlized sheen. Really pretty. So why I can't speak most of the time is because I have Invisalign. I'm almost done. I'm on my last finalizing set. I keep having to go back and get refinements. So I should be on my last set. It's 10 trays, so that's 10 weeks. Let's pray to the heavens that this is my last set. Because honestly, I'm over it. I'm way over it. So yeah, sorry, I have Invisalign, and if you have Invisalign, you know, sometimes your words don't come out how you expect them to. Bear with me, I should be done in like 2 months, pray. My whole goal was to be done with Invisalign by the time I was 30, but it looks like we're gonna be 2 weeks after. That's okay. I'm really happy with the results. You can see in my past videos what my teeth looked like. They had some gapping, some crowding, and I just really, my whole life wanted to have perfect teeth. And I went on the path of Invisalign because I'm like, I'm still really young. I don't want to worry about things falling out or veneers or any of that crap. I have nice teeth, so I was like, if I could just straighten them, I think I'd be really happy. And that's like a forever thing. That's what I decided on. I'm just gonna buff away that powder that's still kind of resting. Let's go back and finish out the eyes. So I'm gonna go back with that palette and go in with that rosy neutral tone Python. I'm gonna buff this under the lower lash line. We're gonna connect it, smoke it out a bit. I'm gonna take Bora and put it on my upper brow because I feel like my upper brow is still looking pretty harsh white. I'm gonna soften that. There we go. Just a little bit. I will do my brows, I promise. Going back in with that pencil brush, Bedrock, that dark brown, and I'm just gonna go right along the lash line to define it. Alright guys, sorry, my camera shut off and I had to wait because I only have 1 battery for my camera. Before I apply mascara, I like to do setting spray. So again, I'm gonna go in with that ColourPop. Extra hydration. Now I'm just gonna apply some mascara. Also did my brows. Trying to hurry because my battery didn't fully charge and I just was tired of waiting and I got places to be. We got curling to get to. Also gonna tell you another trick to make your upper lash line look so much fuller. You're gonna wanna take waterproof gel eyeliner in black, and basically you're just gonna tightline the upper lash line. You're gonna see the biggest difference. Maybe not the biggest difference, but it makes a difference to me. So you can see the difference of this lash line and that one. This one just looks more darker, more fuller, and all I did was add some eyeliner to the upper lash, the tight line. Okay, I'm not gonna put any on the lower either. You can also do the lower to really make it a smoky look. Okay, finally for lips, last step, I am gonna go in with ColourPop Lippie pencils. I have a few shades here. I'll swatch them real quick. They're really creamy, super affordable. Bottom color is the one I'm going to go in with today. It's a more pinky. This is Good and Plenty. The middle one is a more warm nude. A light nude. And that's in the shade Hella. And then the reddish one is Love Bug. But I'm going to go in with Good and Plenty. It's a nice pretty pink. You can go in with this color all over and add a gloss. I'm actually just gonna add a little bit of lightness to the center just because I want a lighter lip. I'll go in with a little bit of concealer and just kind of smear it all around. I don't know, this looks like a disaster. Okay, not bad. Then I'm just gonna go in with the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Atta Girl to add some shine. Have like a really pretty iridescent in it. All right guys, so that's the completed look using all those ColourPop products. Really like how it turned out. Perfect for Valentine's or like a date night. Really pretty. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to my channel if you want to see more beauty videos by me. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.